inclined to think, sadly, that we may not get an extension. So I think we have to have a plan. So I guess that's where I'm confused. What are we doing? I mean, I'd like to see him come up with a recommendation, and we can say we're good with that, and that's what goes in Monday if we don't get an extension. If we do, then we don't submit anything at this point. I'm not sure what to do.
You could put that in the form of a motion, which is feasible.
Do I have to say all of that again?
Sweet.
I won't remember it.
Am I correct on that?
Oh, yeah, you
Would
could
be-
put it.
yeah.
Can I make that my motion?
That was
What
your
I just
motion.
said.
Yeah.
Sure. What I just said. That's my
Yeah.
motion.
Can we have that read back? The answer was no. I think what you know, paraphrase what Councilman Rapson said is that we will go with the recommendations of Mr. Seacrest unless we have a deadline. So up until the last minute, we would use what Mr. Seacrest has offered, which I think is probably the most researched of anybody up here right now. Is that about what?
That's correct. And if we do get an extension, then we'll hold off until we can reconvene and have a more in-depth discussion.
Okay, so that would be.
Nothing would be submitted.
Councilwoman Delaney.
I also, maybe I misunderstood again, was that with Richard to get us some more explanations before Monday? So that we might send him back our comments or
And we can ask
going
for-
with staff recommendations if we don't get the extension?
I think we can all ask him for any additional material we want. I think it's
Okay.
more or less, we go with what he suggests on Monday if we don't have an extension.
Okay, we need a second to the motion. Yes. Councilman Haven.
I will support that with the caveat, with some of the alternates that your suggestion is the secondary backup. I would prefer that we do that with alternate one when there's some question on the second choice. I don't want people thinking that we're supporting some of those that could be construed in a negative way.
Was that a second?
Yep.
That was a second. Call for the vote. That motion passed.